Check out what he has to say.
The following information was recently sent to us by a very concerned reader. This is Deagle.com, and the information that you're about to see is absolutely mind-blowing. As you can see here, Deagle takes their information from a lot of government links and sources, including the U.S. Coast Guard, Department of Defense, the government, United States Air Force, Army, Marines, U.S. Navy, sources, U.S. DOD, Department of State, CIA, World Bank, and the European Union. Deagle lists pertinent facts for 209 countries, including gross domestic product in U.S. dollars, millions, military expenditures, the power purchase parity in U.S. dollars, as well as the U.S. dollar. And we have 209 countries ranked. What you're going to see here for the U.S. is going to blow your mind. As you can see, we got U.S. 2013 information, population 316 million, 33 inhabitants per square mile, a gross domestic product of $17 trillion, and a military budget of $726 billion. Let's go down to the forecast for 2025. What do we got? How did we get from 316 million in 2013 to a forecast of 69 million in 2025? This is for the U.
So the United States, they're projecting, according to Deagle.com, they collect all this data from all these different government sites. They put it together, and they're showing the projection that they have of a population for the United States drops from 316 million people to 69 million people.
U.S. from Deagle. The gross domestic product drops from 17 trillion to 921 billion, and the purchase power parity from 52,800 to 8,885. The GDP per capita. Why are they forecasting our GDP per capita going from 52,838 to 13,328? This, if anybody has a good explanation for this, please let America know. How are we going to be going from 316 million inhabitants in 2013 to 69 million inhabitants forecast for 2025? That is the question of the day. Now, for those who think this is some kind of mistake, we can go check out some other countries. We're going to go ahead and look at China. China goes from 1.4 billion to forecast for 2025, 1.4 billion. Our concerned reader is from Norway. Norway's interesting as well. In Norway, they expect the population to drop from 5.1 million to 1.9 million. A GDP drop of 516 billion to 73 billion. What's going on here? Russia also nicely stays almost the same. 143 million dropped down to 135 million. Their military budget goes from a 94 billion to 124 billion. So you can see Russia's military expenditures are also going to be going up, while the U.S.'s will drop amazingly. So one more time, we're looking at the United...
So you're looking at all of this. He's putting it together. I put in the description box below if you want this video and you want to share it with others. Very interesting data collection points for sure. Now, we have to do our own research and look into these things, but I tell you, Deagle.com, I remember using it for some of my resources back when I was in the military for some information we gathered for some of the reporting.